go because someone's watching the goddamn show.
No, he's not. Your connection is
Well,
that bad, bro. Welcome to the worst fucking show ever. As I told you,
oh
bro.
no! I got it. Okay, never mind. I got it open in another
Oh
window.
my
There
god,
we
you're an
go.
idiot.
Well, as you can tell,
Holy
ladies and
shit.
gentlemen, we had a 30-minute delay.
This is
There was
best as
some
we can get it.
snow. There was some snow, so we had a 30-minute delay for today's episode, and this is as good as it's gonna get. Hopefully, it looked good when I was watching it on Twitch.
Pull that motherfucker a little closer to your mouth there. You sounded good when you got
Like
next
that?
to it. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, now we
I
can
don't
hear.
like it too close to my face, though.
Well, it sounds a lot better. We can hear how congested and snotty you are.
I'm not congested.
You almost sound like Kermit.
Really?
Yeah, you don't even sound like you.
I think it's from eating, because I get like that sometimes when I eat.
No, that's not what it is. I
Well,
don't know what
I
it is.
guess I have Corona again, the
It's the
second time.
Rona.
It's coming back
It's the
again and
Rona.
again.
Oh man.
Dude, I got this wireless charger.
Oh, you did? For
Yeah,
what?
for my birthday. Or no, for Christmas, Anita got it from me.
Is it for your phone?
Yeah, I can use it for my phone, for the AirPods she got me. I fucking
Hold
love
it
this
up.
thing,
Let me
man.
see that shit.
Yeah.
Unless it's hard to do. Oh, dope.
It's a Let's Com, LETSCOM.
How do you charge your phone with it?
Just literally place it on it like that, but you have to plug it into the cord, but you just place it on it like that and then it charges. But dude, it's super convenient because you don't need to constantly be plugging shit in, and I just leave this thing up here on my dresser and just fucking put my phone on and charges pretty quick, dude. And it holds a charge. I had one time that was a total piece of shit, and it charged it very fast, but the charge didn't hold on it. So yeah.
Good, dude.
But
Yeah,
it's cool, man.
dope.
It's crazy how it does that, though. Like how it charges without being plugged in, you know?
Yeah. No, I know. Technology these days, bro. We should be more advanced than where we are, though. I'm pretty upset. It's nonsense. We had such high expectations. I remember when I was a kid, they were like, by 2020, we're going to be flying in the cars and shit. And like, it's 2021. We're not even near there. You know what I mean?
Dude, here's the reality, though. We are, but so many billions of dollars going to paying fucking off those technology companies by oil and nuclear and all that bullshit. So we just sustain that shit lifestyle.
It's just
All that
ridiculous.
shit's there.
Oh, I know. We can definitely do
Your
it.
boy,
Dude, it's there. For sure.
Your boy Elon Musk, dude, he fucking beat Jeff Bezos for the richest man.
You know, Elon Musk is no joke, bro. But Bezos is no joke either. And, you know, even today. So today, I love this. I love watching like rockets and sending shit into space. I fucking love space. Dude, when I'm in a plane somewhere, I'm flying over the country, wherever the fuck I'm flying, and I look out of the window, I feel so small. You know what I mean? I feel like all my like problems and worries and shit are like just they don't completely vanish. But when I'm in the sky, I look down and I'm just like, I feel kind of vulnerable. Like if this plane goes down, it's all over. When you fly away, like all of your stuff, all your belongings, it's gone. You just packed what you needed with you, and you just see how small things are, and you're just like, God damn, you know what I mean? What the fuck am I worried about? You know, like stupid. That's at least how it works for me. I couldn't imagine how that would feel if I went into space. If you just go and you go up into space and you're like, oh my God. And then like you come back down and you're just like, I'm not worrying about anything ever again. I mean, we're nothing. We're a blip in this fucking, you know what I mean? Like to see the Earth from space and just be like, oh God, like that's on a whole nother level. I've heard astronauts say like they've had life-changing experiences when you see
but
that.
But the thing is like our society is so like down your fucking throat with everything if you take part in it, having, you know, a smartphone and all that shit and just everyday life that we live in, that I'm sure that feeling if you go up in space and come back, that feeling lasts probably a couple weeks and then it's gone.
Look,
you just get caught back up in the fucking bullshit cycle.
Of course, because even when I'm feeling that feeling on the airplane, as soon as I land and I'm back in the heat of things, I'm like, what was I thinking? These things don't matter. Are you fucking crazy? You got to get there. You know what I mean? Like, of course it matters. Like, but it's just a different, like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I couldn't imagine what it would be like from space, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And,
Yeah,
you know, thanks to Jeff Bezos, he's one of the reasons why this is happening, and it could be happening faster than you think. Today, the Blue Origin's New Shepard launch happened, and now this is the 14th unmanned launch of Blue Origin, and dude, they're getting really close to putting people into this fucking thing and sending
what
them
is
out.
Blue Origin? I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, so let me share this thing.
I did get in the past hour sniffly. I don't know what that's from. I noticed that.
All right, so that's Blue Origin right there on the screen, and on the very top of that rocket is a capsule, and that capsule is going to hold human beings who want to go and see space. What this thing is going to do is, let me see if I can back up. Perfect.
The design of it looks like one of those wands that girls used to fucking masturbate with.
I think that's
You know
what
what I'm talking about?
idea from. Look at it, dude.
No joke, dude. It looks just like that.
So, all right. So here it is. So what this thing is going to do is it's going to lift off, and then right over here you see the Kármán line. The Kármán line is our best approximation of where the Earth's atmosphere and space kind of meet, right? So this is where you want to get. So what's going to happen is right before the Kármán line, separation is going to happen. This rocket is going to just barely hit the Kármán line and then just start to come back down. Before it hits the ground, its boosters are going to fucking kick on. The legs are going to come out. And this thing's going to land. And this capsule where the human beings are going to be in this free flight in space above the Kármán line. So there's going to be no gravity. They'll be able to like kind of do flips and shit and like, oh, this is crazy. But they'll be able to see Earth and like space and shit. And then this thing's going to come down. 3 parachutes are going to open up and it's going to safely land. This is in Texas. So this is going to hopefully land safely in the Texas floor.
Wait, so how long does this whole process take?
It's really not that long. And that's the thing that's like kind of crazy about it, because when they first start offering rides to space, I'm sure it's going to cost a fucking fortune. And only like millionaires and shit are going to be the ones that are going to go up and see space and have that kind of experience. Over time, it'll definitely start to come down. But it's not like you're going to be up there for a significant amount of time. Like this thing happened. This video's, I don't know. Watch. We're not going to watch the whole thing, but we'll watch this thing take off. They also had a drone flying next to it, so you get a really dope view for a few seconds of it taking off. Dude, it almost looks fake.
But not the whole time, right?
No, the drone can't keep up with this fucking rocket.
Yeah.
But it for a few seconds, it's going with it up at launch. And then when the other rocket, when the booster's coming back down, it grabs a cool view of that shit too. It's really dope, bro. I mean, what's happening in technology these days, it's really
Command
sick.
engine start.
Check this out.
2, 1, ignition.
Oh, yeah, look at her go. Mission Control has confirmed New Shepard has cleared the tower on her way to space from Launch Site 1 in the West Texas desert with Mannequin Skywalker on board. All right, now approaching main engine cutoff for MECO.
So this is fast
we're going to shut
a
off
bit.
the BE-3 engine. MECO is confirmed.
Dude,
separation coming up here.
Now you'll notice that the booster and the capsule are continuing as their combined ascent to space. As you watch the altitude continue to speed is dropping, of course, as it no longer has the propulsion from the BE-3 engine. Separation of the two craft is confirmed. You can start to see the two craft in the screen.
There's no one in there, right? It's just tests.
There's nobody in there, no. They haven't put anybody in there yet. This is their 14th.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us live for New Shepard's 14th mission to space.
14th.
The main maybe even do a somersault or two. I know I would certainly do that.
All right, so here comes this is the rockets coming back down now. I think you just heard it break the sound barrier right there. Or oh no, the boosters were kicking on. Look at this shit.
Engine restarts. Landing gear deployed. And touchdown. Yo. Welcome back, New Shepard.
So that's the rocket. And then here comes
the crew capsule has its mains deployed.
This is where you would be sitting.
What an incredible day for the team.
So this was their test today. This is what they planned to do. They did it. It was perfect. Landed the thing right on the launch pad. I think it was 2 miles away from on the landing pad, which is 2 miles away from the launch site.
You know, Mannequin Skywalker. I mean, if you had adrenaline,
that looks like it's Mars right there, dude. That's Texas.
Would be thumping pretty hard. What a day! All the way up over the Kármán line and back.
And then it just kind of hits the ground after that.
Back into our
just gonna settle
West Texas Valley there. What a beautiful shot.
We see a touchdown right here. Here it comes. Boom.
But isn't that going to be a rough impact?
No, I think there's like some sort of cushion on the bottom of the thing. You see that because it just landed in the fucking desert. You know?
Yeah,
that does. What a beautiful shot.
Dude, so 2 things I'm thinking while I'm watching that. One, I don't know if I'd be able to enjoy that because I'd be freaking out the whole time. You know, like that's not like a fucking amusement ride, you know, where you're like, amusement park ride where you're nervous, but when you're on it, you're like, okay, there was nothing to be nervous about. It's a fucking ride. But like, this is like, you're literally going so fucking high, and then you're just free falling pretty much after that. So I'd be nervous about that. The second thing I'm thinking is they need to really fucking improve airlines. Because if they're coming up with shit like this, dude, the fucking planes are such pieces of shit. They really are. I mean, and they're so fucking slow compared to what we could be doing. I mean, there's jets that can travel.
Yeah, forget about what we could be doing. What we've done before, bro. Like the Concorde was flying in the fucking 70s. Dude, the Concorde is a supersonic plane. Do you know anything about the Concorde?
Oh, yeah, it was too loud, right? It was super loud.
That was one of the problems for some people because it would, but that wasn't really the problem. One of the reasons why there was 2 reasons why they got rid of it. One of it was because, the most important reason is because of how expensive it was to operate it. This thing would take off. It would get to a certain altitude, and then the whole nose cone would come up over the front of the plane, and then the thing would just go. And then it would just hit supersonic speeds, and then you would just be fucking out, bro. You'd just be so, you go from like England to fucking New York, and then you'd be able to eat breakfast in England and then fucking have lunch in New York, bro. Like, that's insanity.
It was really going that fast?
It was fucking insane. Yeah, dude. It's crazy. But people are on board just chilling. They don't even, it's just fucking out.
So, I didn't even know that. I want to look this up. Concorde.
And then
that was in the 70s?
This was flying in the 70s and the 80s, bro. And then they retired the fucking plane because of a crash. The last crash, I believe, was in France.
First flight in 69.
Yeah, look at that shit, dude. Watch this fucking thing, bro. This thing is insane.
But dude, that's all I can think when I'm looking at planes. Like the planes that we fly in look like fucking UPS trucks, pretty much. Like they're beaten to shit. They look like shit. When you're looking outside and you see like, you know, obviously it's going in the air, but I feel like everything should be tight to that fucking plane. Nothing like loose. The wings are like fucking wobbly as shit. I'm waiting for a wing to just fall off and then just be like, okay.
Okay, so here's the deal. Here in the United States, you don't have to worry about that shit. These are you're straight chilling. When you go to other countries and you fly some of their airlines, and then you still land, and then you realize that they're doing this all the time, you realize that, like, oh, you want to see our planes again and just give them giant hugs. Like, oh my God, I've flown some shady Mexican airlines. I've flown some shady fucking, bro, I've been in some planes before. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die. Like, this is crazy. I think that fucking chunk is missing. Is that missing? But dude,
I thought this is how, I thought you were talking about the beak here.
That beak comes up and over the windshield while it's going supersonic speeds to protect it.
Oh, so it turns into like a fucking like a rocket, pretty much.
Dude, check. Pretty much.
Isn't Air France Delta?
So, dude, it's the Concorde. So you can buy these planes, and British Airways bought them. Air France bought them. There's a bunch of airlines that wanted supersonic planes. Here, let me share something for you real quick. I just want to show you this. What am I trying? Okay.
And guys, who no one's watching, last day for Sketched Out to submit. So fucking get them in. We have fucking 3 hours left.
So this is a quick video. This is from New York, JFK to London. They're going to London.
Wait, summer 2003. So they got rid of them within.
Yeah, I forgot this. I don't know what the last flight was. Check the last flight. So this thing would take off like a regular plane.
Off we climb and accelerate. We should be supersonic.
Wait, I want to hear the sound of it taking off.
When we're doing about 1.5 times the speed of sound, we twice the
they didn't
speed
take
of
off
sound
yet. They're just waiting.
to about 1,300.
Okay, so, dude, it's just gonna take off like regular. You're not really gonna notice anything.
Faster than a rifle bullet.
Goes into supersonic mode and then just gets into beast mode. But it does that when it gets to a certain point. So the cool thing about this plane is like they love showing it off a little bit from inside the plane, and they'll show you like these screens that show you what the deal is. So
As I said, we're going to
right here.
about to switch the afterburners on again. As I said, we're going to switch them on in pairs. You may feel the airplane give two very small lurches as they fire up.
So real quick, they're at 23,000 feet and they're going 640 miles an hour. That's already faster than your regular airliner. That's already about 140 miles over sometimes, I mean, but that's nothing. When this thing's ready to go, he's like, they're ready. They're getting ready to go now.
Very soon afterwards, we will be going supersonic, so keep your eyes on the screen.
He's like, very shortly we will be going supersonic.
Okay, we're about to switch them on now.
Shit. So just keep your eyes on the speed.
And we're now supersonic. That's 11 minutes after takeoff.
He said 11 minutes after takeoff, they're going supersonic. $790 miles an hour. 990 miles an hour. We're at 38,500 feet. And they're getting, look at the champagne's not even moving. 1,240 miles an hour.
for a sec? So they're basically cutting the travel time in half of anywhere you go. Anywhere you go,
forget half. It's way better than half.
Okay, so like let's say 70%. 70% better than what you would normally. 65 to 70% better.
Yeah.
Why the fuck aren't we getting these planes back? Because dude, I'm so sick here. No, I mean it's just so stupid, dude.
I agree.
It's so stupid because the thing is the price of airlines should be a structured fucking price. It shouldn't be going up and down based on fucking availability. It should be a structured fucking price. When you take dude, an airlines is like a train. Metro North, it's the same fucking price all the time. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor or in between.
But there's a big difference between the fucking metro. So airlines are flying with fuel, bro. The fuel has everything to do with that's like the number one cost behind it. And then second, it's a fucking business. You have competitors, so you have to charge what they're charging. If you're a gas station and you're like, hey man, I can get my gas for super cheap, and then you look across the street and there's a Sunoco, and the Sunoco is charging $3.89 a gallon, how much are you going to charge? Because if you even charge 3 cents lower, most people will come to you. But if you're going to be like, nah, fuck that, I'm going to go $2, like that's just stupid on your part. Because you could be making that much more. So it's all business, dude. And that's why
if I was an airline company, I would buy a couple of these planes, have them going all the fucking time, and just consider it an elite fucking thing. And have
that's what this kind of was, dude. That's what they were doing with this. If you wanted to fly the Concorde, it wasn't just like you get on Expedia and be like, we know when you're buying Southwest, it's like cheapest, and then you can like pick your shit. This is like the best, you want the Concorde.
Oh, so that's why they're having champagne and fucking.
This isn't. Yeah, you're getting on the plane that goes fast, dude. If you're going to fly, somewhere here in the United States or whatever, even anywhere else, across seas, you're probably going to go 650 miles an hour, maybe on like, on a big dog if you're flying over across the world. If you're flying from like New York to Florida, you'll be going maybe like 500 to 550, and you're traveling at like 30 to 35,000 feet. This thing's almost at 50,000 feet, so it's almost, I don't want to say twice as high, but it's that much higher, and it's traveling at this point right here 1,340 miles per hour. So I mean that is so much faster than the 500 to 600 what they're normally flying. I mean, look at this thing. Good fucking food. I don't know how good it is, but I'm sure it's pretty decent.
Well, this is something I didn't expect. We're at 53,000 feet. It's minus 56 degrees outside. And the window is really hot to the touch. You can't almost keep your hand on it.
Okay, Stoughton, Chevron.
55,000 feet. Traveling at over 1,300 miles an hour. It's so dope. When you see it landing from the outside, it's like a falcon coming in for a landing. It lands with its nose way up high.
This is Webflow Interactions, the only tool that brings all the animation power of CSS and JavaScript.
You know what I've been, what the fuck? I've been craving some East Coast pizza.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Because there's nothing like it around here. Fuck Hoboken pizza.
Get Luigi's pizza. Dude, also
I was thinking about getting Hoboken, but fuck them.
Yeah, fuck Hoboken pizza. You kidding me? We already shitted on them. Anyway, so that's the Concorde. But back in the day, also, they used to fly, like the government and in like the Air Force and shit used to fly the Blackbird SR 150. What's the Blackbird? It's the bird. So this thing was the nastiest shit, bro. The SR-71, that's what it was. The SR-71 Blackbird. If you see this fucking thing,
capable of flying 26 It's hard
This
to
was
explain
commercial?
the engineering marvel that is the SR-71 Blackbird.
No, it's military.
A long-range plane capable of flying 26 kilometers above the surface of the planet. So high that the pilots could see the curvature of the planet and the inky black of space from their cockpits. It flew so fast that the engineers had to develop entirely new materials and designs to mitigate and dissipate the heat generated from aerodynamic friction. Entirely unique engines were needed to function from 0 all the way up to Mach 3.2, dealing with the myriad of problems like cooling, fuel efficiency, and supersonic shockwaves interfering.
What's the speed of
with
Mach
airflow.
3?
Dude, that Concorde was going Mach 2. How fast is Mach 3?
The answer I found is 767.
No, how fast is Mach 3?
The answer I found is 760.
She fucking
Just Google
sucks.
it, bro. No,
but if
it's
if she worked, it would be perfect. Mach
dude,
3
Siri is good for
speeds.
like calling people.
Okay,
That's
so
about it.
all right. So Mach 3 is so 3 times. It's 3 times the speed of sound, and that's 2,301 miles an hour. So 2,300 miles an hour is how fast this plane went. This, and like he was saying,
so advanced that.
So look, dude, when this plane took off, look at this fucking thing flying into the sky.
War. This mission lasted 11.2 hours and likely required.
Oh, goddamn fucking YouTube. All right, but anyway, dude, so this is the kind of shit that was flying around while the Concorde was flying around, but this thing was going 2,300 miles an hour at altitudes that are so high that it almost looked like they were in outer space. This plane would leak fuel on the runway because it would just be dumping, it would just be leaking fuel as it takes off. And then it takes off, and as soon as it gets to a certain height and altitude, it gets refueled because of all the fucking fuel that it just lost. Then it gets refueled. That plane flies away. This thing goes fucking supersonic. And
Wait, I don't get that. So it's before it takes off, it's leaking fuel, and then it takes off. And what do you mean it has to get refueled? It has to land and get refueled, or it automatically generates its own?
So planes refuel themselves in the air. So if you're watching, if you're seeing planes that need to be in the air for long periods of time, especially in the military, and they don't have the luxury of coming back to land somewhere and refueling, they have to refuel in the air. So there's a plane that they have to line up with. A big nozzle comes down and it gets sucked to the front of the plane while they're flying in the air, and it throws and it refuels it, and then that suction blasts away from it, and then that plane is full again.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
do commercial airlines ever do that?
No. But this is what happens. So this plane, the reason it leaks fuel in the first place is because they had, like he said in the beginning of that video, they had to create materials that can withstand the friction because they're flying so high and so fast, and to get through there, the amount of friction is insane. So when that friction's happening, it's getting so fucking hot that the material of the plane is flexing and expanding, and it actually compresses and gets real tight. So if you picture like a car, and you start to do like when a car is going to do a drag race and it goes and it peels out, the tires go and it fills up. That's because the friction and shit inside the tire. The faster you go, you got to allow you got to allow room for that friction. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's the same thing with the SR-71 Blackbird. And when it gets that hot, everything expands and then it seals itself shut. So it's when it's flying at those speeds is when it seals itself shut and will not be leaking any gas. But if it's already completely sealed, by the time it gets there, it's not going to work. So it has to leak fuel to take off. And then they've lost so much fuel by the time they got in the air. And this thing needs fuel now to go fucking 2,300 miles an hour. You saw the engines in that fucking thing. They refill it, and then it goes. That's the process every time they're going to fly an SR-71 Blackbird. but it's insane, bro. You know how fast you can get from point A to point B? I mean, it's ridiculous. So when you saw that kind of technology in the 70s and 80s, you're like, yo, we're going to be flying cars in 2020. Holy shit. No, we don't even have that anymore. We don't even have that. Dude, we don't even have a high-speed railway in this country like they do in Japan and fucking China and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's a joke. It's a joke.
I don't know, I'm not even going to bring it up, but this country's a joke.
It's
Japan cares about their fucking people. Japan they're respectful to one another. Even, dude, I was buying Pokemon cards from a dude in Japan, and my brother was like, yeah, make sure you buy, because I had it from a dealer in the United States and Japan, and he was like, no, go to the one in Japan. It's going to take longer to get, but they're not going to fuck you over, because they're not about that in their culture. They're not about being shady and trying to get one over for like $10 on someone.
It's not about that.
They're all about humiliation and being proper and not fucking people over. So,
dude, I was being a dick one time because when I got a car one time, I brought it to this really great Honda place here in San Diego. It's not a Honda dealership or anything, but it's a Japanese-owned mechanic shop that specializes in fucking Hondas and Acuras and Toyotas and shit like that.
Oh shit. In San Diego?
Yeah. So I brought my car to him, and I just didn't like what he was saying. I felt like he was trying to get me a little bit. And it's probably just because they're probably the best place, you know? I should have just taken it, because the guy who ended up doing it didn't do a good job, and I had to get it done redone somewhere else. But
what was the guy telling you?
Well, besides, it doesn't really matter what he's telling me. I ended up kind of telling him, and like I was very disrespectful to him. But not in a way of like I was like, I fuck you, you fuck, you know, anything like that. It was just like, you know, I felt like he was trying to, I don't know. I'm from New York, so I feel like people are going to try to. I don't trust anybody. I feel like people are trying to take advantage of me. I feel like people.
Look, there's someone under his desk right now.
Like, I know. Dude, I'm trying to find a battery because my fucking light that I just fully charged went out. Hold on a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the worst show ever, as you can tell. And once again, if you haven't signed up, go ahead.
It just needed to get smacked up. Sorry.
Go ahead and make sure you go to jpdentertainment.com, where you can sign up for Sketched Out, get your sketches in. We are accepting submissions for 4 more hours, and then, no joke, at midnight, we cut it off. Midnight Pacific time. And there's many people like last time who reached out to us, and they're like, hey, is it really over? And it's like, yes, motherfucker, midnight. We're not fucking around. I'm even staying up. I've been going to bed early, which I've been happy about. I've been getting in bed by like 10:30, passing out by 11. But tonight, I'm staying up 1 extra hour for you motherfuckers, so you can get
submissions in.
Bullshit submissions in.
We'll take those bullshit submissions though, because those are funny. It does make it entertaining for us sometimes. The shit. Look, if it's so shitty, I love it. It's not gonna make the show. Well, it might, but not for the right reasons.
Oh yeah, we got to do that. I forgot.
We're going to. Don't worry. I didn't. We're gonna do something cool. We're gonna do something fun, really cool. But if it's just like, if it's horrible, we're laughing. Me and Colin, we're like, what the fuck is this kind of laughing? If it's great, we're laughing and we love it. And if it's just anywhere between there, it's dreadful. It's horrible to watch. It's hard to watch.
Yeah, it is.
It's tough. It's tough to watch.
We give it about 20 seconds and then.
No, we don't. We're very fair. And to be honest, we watch all the submissions. I don't want to say, like, there was one that was way longer than it was supposed to be, but we loved it so much that we're trying to we're trying to figure out how we can get it into the show. You know what I mean? It's like we're doing this. We're going out of our way to do things that normal people wouldn't do. But we think that you guys are very talented.
Clearly, we're not. We can't even get our own shit down for our own show.
Spend the fucking money and get
Dude, buy the circle ring. Yeah, buy the fucking ring light, bro. Jesus Christ.
Bullshit, right?
So yeah, make sure you get your submissions in, and also make sure you look out for our other shows on Twitch. We've been doing some live game streaming. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So actually, the show is this Thursday. It's crazy. It's coming up sooner than, it's one of those things where you're just like, oh yeah, Thursday, January 21st, and then boom, it's coming up now. So make
your
sure
birthday's coming up too, you piece of shit, huh?
Yeah, my birthday's coming up Sunday.
Sunday. How old are you gonna be, Harpy?
32. Wow.
No, really?
Yeah.
You're 31 right now?
I think. Yeah.
You're like 36. Yeah, I'm joking.
I
don't know how old. I forgot how old you were. And then I was telling Carrie, I was like, yeah, it's Colton's birthday on Sunday. She said, oh yeah, how old is he? And I was like, I have no idea. I have no idea. 30 something?
Either like 13 or 30 something.
I hope I haven't been hanging out with a 13-year-old this whole fucking time.
I'm fooling everyone. Could you imagine? That'd be awesome.
Jesus Christ.
Anita's a pedophile. And...
oh man, Anita's banging a 13-year-old boy. She'd be like, that explains that cock size. Oh,
yeah. Hey, oh,
hey,
got a million of them.
A million what?
Rodney Dangerfield.
Dude, can you imagine like waking up tomorrow morning and being in Texas?
Did you ever used to watch Rodney Dangerfield? Did you ever listen to his stuff?
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
It was fucking awesome, dude. My buddy was big on him when he, my buddy from Connecticut moved here a couple of years ago, and he was huge on Rodney Dangerfield. And he would just play him for hours. And at first it was like annoying because it just always had it in the background. And then I actually sat down one time and listened. And dude, this one joke got me because he goes, oh man, I'll tell you, I was so ugly. I'll tell you what, I was so ugly growing up. We couldn't afford mirrors. But I knew I was ugly because my family would say to me, oh, if you knew what the fuck you look like.
He's funny. The way his delivery is all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, I deliver that totally wrong, but
you fucked the whole thing up. But yeah, his delivery is all. He's all about. His shit is great, man.
He was on The Simpsons, or was that someone pretending to be him?
I didn't really watch The Simpsons too much, man. I don't know.
You never watched The Simpsons?
I'm not a Simpsons watcher. No, I mean, I've seen a few. If you say, hey, did you see this episode of The Simpsons? The answer is no. Dude, probably not.
The classic episodes, bro, are from like 95 to fucking 99, 2000. There were 5 years where it was like golden. And that's the weird part about The Simpsons is that it's still on TV. It's a horrible show. It's been a horrible show for a while. It's not funny at all. It's just one of those things that is still on the air. Like South Park was horrible when it came out, and then it got really fucking good, and it's still really fucking good. Family Guy came out strong.
South Park. I thought South Park was. I always thought South Park was really good. Family Guy, dude. Family Guy didn't Family Guy get canceled or some shit a couple times? So how did that come out strong? I think you're lucky.
No, it came out strong and then it got canceled because people thought it was like too offensive and weird and they weren't into it. But I personally didn't like South Park when it came out. I wasn't a fan of it.
I did, and there wasn't many that I liked. Like I'm just not a huge fan of. And look, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. It's like I'm stopping myself because I don't want to say something stupid because I definitely love anything that's funny. Like, you know what I really like? F is for Family. Hilarious. That's an animated series. It's Bill Burr's show. Right? Yeah, it's Bill Burr's show on Netflix. That's fucking hilarious, man. That's very funny.
I gotta check that out. I haven't checked that out.
Like there's like cartoon of him banging his wife. You see his nutsack fucking flapping from behind with his pants down, just banging out. And it's just funny the way he talks to his kids, and Bill Burr's accent. Just the way Bill Burr talks. Like he's the dad on the show, and he's like, F is for Family, man. It's so funny. Like I think that show's so funny. But I like South Park. I think that's very funny. I always like Crank Yankers. I thought was fucking very funny.
Yeah. Is that still on the air?
Even though that wasn't like animation, that was more like kind of puppet kind of shit. But what I'm saying is like I like that kind of shit, but and even though the Simpsons are great, I'm not going to shit on the Simpsons at all. And I agree, there was that time there, and I think it went even further than 99. I think it was probably up until like 2005 or something like that. Probably 95 to 2005, a solid fucking 10 years, I think. I remember in college, I graduated high school in 99, and even in college, everybody was just Simpsons. What do you guys, you're in your dorm room and you get with like, in the middle of the day or some shit, you're chilling, we'll play either GoldenEye on Nintendo 64 or someone be like, and it's one of those things, bro. Imagine you got the remote and then all of a sudden you're in there with like 2 roommates, their friends, and another one of your friends. And then you have the remote and you're going to decide what everybody's watching. You know, nobody's got their fucking cell phones out. They're playing Snake. You know, there was one fucking goddamn game on your fucking Nokia. And that was it. So everybody was watching TV. Most people would just fall on the Simpsons and be like, oh, the Simpsons. And then that's it.
Yeah.
All the time, no matter which room I would hang out in. And I was always like, ugh, God damn it. But I would always laugh at the Simpsons. I would always laugh. So it's not like I didn't like it. And it would be the same thing for Family Guy. I was dying laughing. It's hilarious. But I would never like, oh, let me go put on the Family Guy. It's nothing like I ever want to put on my own. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
You like The Office, right?
I love The Office.
So those classic episodes that I tell you about are very similar to the stuff, because there was a writer from, I forget what his name is, but there was a writer, one of the main writers from The Office was a writer on The Simpsons during those years. And if you notice in The Office, they had that little Homer Simpson. It's because of him.
Okay.
It's because of him.
Okay.
So there's a lot of references to the Simpsons episodes and almost like mannerisms that they've recreated from The Simpsons in The Office, and I picked up on it. I can't think of what it was exactly, but I'm sure when I go back
all right,
and watch.
So Gregory Martin Daniels is the guy's name. He was
No. Greg Daniels is the creator of The Office, the US version, but he wasn't the one on The Simpsons.
It says he worked on television series including The Simpsons.
Was it him?
Saturday Night Live, Parks and Recreation, King of the Hill.
Parks and Rec was created by him.
Yeah. But he also worked on The Simpsons.
Okay. But there must be there's 2 guys then.
Okay.
But anyways, dude, there's just, and also too, I think what's even funnier to me is the fact that hang on, I want to show you a clip real quick. Dude, Homer Simpson reminds me exactly of my dad. Like exactly of my dad. I told you the story, or maybe I didn't, how my dad got a new car and he was showing it off to me and he was so happy and impressed. And he told me how, you know how cars back in the day didn't have anything on the steering wheel as far as like volume up and down and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like any controls at all.
Uh-huh.
My dad got his first new nice car with all that shit on there. He had leather seats and he had everything fully loaded and he loved it. And I'm like, oh, cool. What's this? What's that? So he's telling me. And then he goes, oh, this? He goes, this button turns the horn up and down. And I'm like,
oh my God, dude. Look,
Homer Simpson, bro. Fucking
Bro.
Homer Simpson to a T. So that's why I want to show you this clip real quick.
Okay.
This literally, huh?
For the record, I can't find anybody else. I'm looking. I'm trying to find anybody else. I think this is the guy that you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Maybe it is Greg Daniels then. I could have sworn that there was the reason I say that is because there was a dude that performed at the Comedy Store in La Jolla, and he, I could have sworn, and maybe I didn't remember it correctly, but I know for a fact he was a writer on The Simpsons. And I could have sworn they brought him up as a writer on The Simpsons and The Office. So
they probably just made a mistake.
That's a very good possibility because
anyway, show me the clip.
All right, so Homer's going to buy a car from this guy. It's clearly like a Russian or German or something.
She'll go 300 hectares on a single tank of kerosene.
What country is this car from?
It no longer exists, but take her for a test drive, and you'll agree. Zagreb ebnym złotych diew. Put it in H.
Dude, it's just like little shit like that, man. It just reminds me of my dad so much. It's like he would be that person at the car lot, jammed into the car, and not be like, dude, I'm not taking this. He's just like, what country is this from? And the guy's like, put it in H.
And I think that's why Nathan, for you, some of those ideas and shit that he did, it really pushed people to their point. Like, dude, I watched some of these people get in positions where I would never be in, because if they were like that gasoline one, man, I just can't stop thinking about the gas one, when people thought they were getting such a good deal on gas, but in order to redeem the savings, you had to spend all night up at the top of this mountain, and you didn't even know it until you had to drive 2 hours out there to get there to redeem it. And then when you redeem it, you find out that you got to stay the night and go through all these things, and then people are dropping like flies, but there are a bunch of people who are like, nah, man, I'm gonna fucking stick this shit out, I'm gonna get my savings. But it doesn't even become about the savings at that point. But it's so funny, because I would have just been like, nope. You watch these people on like maybe like the Carbonaro Effect, these magic shows, and they're like, oh, and I just, you know, like immediately I'm like calling bullshit. I'm like, I would not be the ideal person for this, to try to play like, you know, a joke on. Either I'm out, or I'm gonna, or it's, you know, I'm gonna be like, no, you guys can't use that. I don't give you permission to use that shit.
I already know that you and I are very similar in that aspect, and we're both like a salesperson's worst nightmare. Like when someone comes up to me, I'm just like, dude, you don't want to talk to me. Like you really don't want to talk to me. The people at Enterprise hate me because I fucking question everything. I'm a nightmare to work with. But the thing is everyone should be like that, because all these companies are fucking people over, dude. I remember one time I went to fucking Petco Park with my dad. We were going to it was the first time we were going to a baseball game a couple of summers ago. And we walk in, and there's some dipshit like talking to us, and he's like, hey, spin the wheel and you get blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. So we spin the wheel. And then he's like, oh, cool. You won, what the fuck did he say that we won? Like 2 free passes for like Disney or something like that. And I'm like, no, there's no way. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, there's no catch. He's like, no, there's no catch. And then the fucking whore that I was dating at the time kept talking to the guy. And I'm like, dude, there's something, I don't want to do this. And then you had to give your credit card, and then you had to sign up for a timeshare meeting, and then you had to, and right away I'm just like,
oh, is it timeshare?
I'm like, we're not doing this, dude. I'm not doing this. And then the dumb bitch that I'm with, and the reason, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking like this is because, to preface it, she's a whore, and the whole time she was cheating on me. So she is a dumb bitch,
all
and
right.
she is a whore.
So, you didn't say her name or anything, but anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm out. I'm out of the conversation. So this guy just focuses in on talking to her, and that really bothers me. When the other person is, you're out, and the guy's just like talking to you like you don't even exist anymore because you don't want to buy his stupid fucking product. That bothers me, man. That really fucking bothers me.
So what happened?
She fucking signed up for the goddamn timeshare.
Did you go to Disney?
No. It never fucking came, because when
she went to Disney with somebody else.
When you had to fucking do all that shit, dude, probably. Who
fucking
gives a
whore.
fuck? Yeah, fucking whore. But anyways, my point is there's a difference between like harassing people and trying to sell them something. And like, I'm trying to think of a store that I hate and a store that I like that doesn't try to push you on something. Like a store that I like that is a salesy type store, but it's okay.
Dude, when I used to work at Abercrombie and Fitch, I used to work there when I was starting, right before college started. They did not want you to walk up to anybody and ask them if they needed any help or to try anything on. They told you, don't fucking say anything except for, hi, how are you today? And that was for the 2 people who worked up front to greet as they walked in. Right. They said, if they need anything from you, they will ask you. So just be present, but don't be over them and don't fucking talk to them. And I was like, all right, that's cool for me. And bro, I hate when you walk into a store, and like, especially if you're the only one and there's a pushy salesperson in there, bro, fucking forget it. They're all the first thing they start with, Kerry, oh, I love your bag. And I'm like, here we go. Here we go.
Yep.
I see right through it. But other people are like, oh, thanks. You like it?
Yeah. It's all a fucking mind trick, dude. It's like a magician. It's like you distract the person from what the fuck they should be thinking about, and then you do some other bullshit and they're like, how did you do that? And it's just like I have no patience for it, dude. Because here's the thing. I've never bought a new car, and I feel so bad for the person that's going to sell me that new car, because I'm going to fucking be the biggest asshole. I'm going to be like, dude, this car's a piece of shit. The guy's going to be like, it's a brand new car. What are you talking about? I'm going to be like, dude, this thing sucks. This thing's a piece of shit.
You know, I get it. You'll be the one walking out there with the best deal. It's just going to be a rough day for him, and it's not fun for us either. But hey, you got to do what you got to do.
All sales is making someone feel very uncomfortable and getting under their skin emotionally, and making them feel like you're friends and they're on your side. And then you might have the fucking, who's the dipshit that does like the numbers in the fucking in the car dealership? It's not the accountant, but
dude, nobody ever sees this guy. They're
no
just like, hold on, let me go talk to so-and-so.
Yeah.
And then they come back and they're like,
can
you just bring him here? Get the fuck out of here. What are you doing here?
Or they'll have like the manager come in and be like, we shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going to give you a good deal. And it's like, bro, cut all that fucking bullshit. Tell me the lowest you can fucking go, and then cut $5 more grand off that, and then I'll be happy.
Dude, I go to the outlet mall to get clothes. Why? Because it's fucking cheaper there. And then I go to the sale section. Bam. Okay. Yeah. If it has a slight hole in it and it's in the back, no one could tell. Hey, I'm buying it. Why? Because I'm going to put a hole in it anyway, motherfucker. But bro, when you said timeshare, that made me fucking laugh so hard. I was dying in my head because I was remembering that when I was in Florida and I was working at this restaurant with Kerry. Me and Kerry used to work at this sports bar together, and we were dating at the time. And one day Kerry's like, hey, so and so, which was a hostess there, she's like, she has this thing for Disney and blah blah, and it's $100. And I didn't even know what the fuck she was talking about, to be honest with you. I just really liked Kerry and she wanted to go. I was like, let's just go. I'll split it with you. Fucking let's go. Whatever. Fuck it. Let's buy it. Buy it from her. Let's buy it from her. And then we just gave her the $100 and then we bought it from her. So then we planned this whole Disney trip. We're in Florida. We're going to college in Florida, so we're already there. We go and book like the Magic Kingdom for this one day. We've got.
You haven't even gotten the tickets yet, and you're planning your whole fucking trip.
We've got it all planned, bro. We've got Animal Kingdom on there, bro. We've got everything scheduled, right? So we get there, and as soon as we go, what are you looking at?
Sorry, I'm getting blown up by my family right now. Just dog shit. It's on Joan talking about how the guy's in her phone and she's scared and. Sorry, but I'm listening to everything. You're planning everything. Yeah.
So we're planning out this whole shit. Magic Kingdom, Epcot Center, fucking Animal Kingdom. Bro, we're spending like 3 or 4 days there. Like, we're young, we're fucking dating. We just bought this thing for $100. We're going all out.
Wait, so you legitimately thought that you were getting all this for $100?
Yeah. Yep, sure did. And then we get there. And we're just following what the paper that we bought for $100 said. And bro, we've got.
Wait, you got where? At the timeshare place, or
no? The paper that we bought for $100.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, where did it tell you to go?
At the restaurant. I don't know. I don't remember. I remember that we got there and we had to check in at a certain place, and that's where we're getting our tickets for Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, Epcot Center. We did everything from this fucking thing.
Oh.
So we go in there and they're printing out this shit for us, and then they're telling us about the days, and we've got everything planned to a T, boom, we're booked, and then at this time we're doing this, and at this time we're doing this, and then then we're gonna go to sleep, and then tomorrow we're doing this, and then we're we don't fuck around. We see everything at the parks. And then the lady was like, so which day do you want to schedule the event? And I was like, what do you mean? What event? She was like, the presentation. She kept referring to it as the presentation. And I was like,
that's what they call it.
What the fuck are you talking about? We had no idea what she's talking about, dude. And we were like, we're not doing that. Like, we're not doing that. Like, we're not doing a timeshare. And she's like, well, you know that if you don't do the timeshare, you're not getting any, I can't give you any of these
You
tickets.
don't get the money back, and you don't get the money back.
And yeah, you don't get that money back either. So we're out $100. We're in Orlando, ready to go for 3 days. Like somebody's watching my dog and shit. And like all of a sudden, like there's this timeshare, and we're like, we had no schedule. We had no time for this in our schedule. So we had to fit it. And we ended up putting in there. I'm like, how long? Like, is this going to take? She's like, you should probably plan like 4 to 5 hours. It's like 4 to 5 hours. And I'm like, but we're not doing it. And she's like, but you have to. You have to go and follow this process to get for us to continue this deal. This is the whole deal is on these fucking, this is contingent on the whole deal. We're like, fucking fine. So we scheduled this timeshare for the next day. Bro, this is how gangster this shit is. When you arrive, they take you on a bus and they bring you somewhere else so you're not even near your car, so you can't leave.
Yeah.
You can't leave. They drive you back, or you got to like call a taxi and try to explain where you are. You don't even know where you are. You're like, they've got this all figured out.
They try to confuse you. Yeah, they try to confuse you.
All figured out.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a tour. They take you on a tour to show you this like imaginary land. Bro, the whole thing it's insane. Do you know how many times me and Carrie were like, we are not doing this. I'm doing this to the person. We're not buying the timeshare. And then he's like, okay, I hear you. Okay. All right. I'll be right back. And then he comes back and we're like, finally, they're going to let us go, right? He comes back and he's like, all right, I just spoke to my boss, right? And this is what we could do for you. I'm like, no. I'm like, no, bro. What part don't you fucking get? We're not doing the fucking timeshare. Like, no, we're not doing it. Just give us the papers, whatever we got to do, and then we'll go. We're not doing it. And he's like, okay, fine. And then another guy comes out and he tries to sell us. Dude, he's trying to, and he's giving us even better numbers than the other guy. Yep. So if you really want a timeshare, you just continue saying, no, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Finally, you'll get that guy, get the best deal. But bro, even when we were done and we were like, fine, let's get the fuck out of here. All of our paperwork was signed. They print up our tickets and we get everything else for the rest of the trip. You have to wait outside for the next trolley to bring you back to the parking lot. And that took another hour. Bro, it really took 5 hours. Our whole day was shot. By the time we got to the animal kingdom, all the animals were like sleeping. They were like, nah, all the exhibits are closed. So we're like, you got to be fucking kidding me. We were so pissed off that it ruined that whole fucking day.
Did they give you like bullshit days to go to the Disney? They give you like
the middle of the week, but
I'm saying they give you the okay. I was saying that's all they have is the worst days possible.
Oh yeah, they're not when people are packing that park to capacity because school's out and it's fucking summer vacation. You're not getting timeshare rates. You know what I mean?
No. And they're not paying for those tickets because those are probably like promo tickets that they get for fucking free or some bullshit. You know, like those.
Here's the deal.
Like
walk into Disney, even if it's just you and your girlfriend. You know how much money you're going to spend at Disney that day? On food, even if you buy a Disney, Anita's going to be like, Colin, look at the Disney ear hat. And she's going to have the little mini one on. And then she's going to put the Mickey one on yours. Boom, $80 right there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just get you in the park. You're going to spend the money. That's all they're trying to do here. That's it. It works out for everybody. But you know what? It was a blast. It was fun. I just remember the story and thinking how fucking pissed we were getting, but how like unbelievable it was. And we had such a fun time. You know, we were like just young and careless and we didn't give a shit. It was a good time, dude. You know, it was.
But dude, yeah, fun. those timeshare people are fucking brutal. They're brutal. Even the guy, I went to one and one time the third person who's supposed to, so it was like the woman selling it, her manager comes over. This went back and forth multiple times. The last okay, I get it. They all walk away. The last person that came over to sign the fucking papers was still trying to fucking push. So we had 3 people and it's just like, dude, no, bro, no. Like, I don't want it.
Dude, one of my favorite.
And then they would say shit like this to us. They'd go, you know, a lot of people just come in here to get the free tickets to so and so, but you guys aren't doing that, right? You wouldn't do that, right?
Yeah, they're trying to see how much power and control they have over you. Like we were like, nope, that's exactly what we're here for. I said we didn't. We drove all the way here, didn't even know about the timeshare until we checked in. So we just want to get this over with and get the fuck out of here. But it's all in their time schedule, bro. It's all in their time schedule. And even when they know that you're trying to get out of this 2 hours before this thing ends, they're just going to try to milk it because they know that first trolley is not leaving until fucking a certain time anyway. So you're not going anywhere.
They don't give a fuck.
It's not like we can just walk into our car and leave. That's what I'm saying. They've got you, bro. They've got you. It's just gangster, son. But it was fun. But one of my favorite shows is the King of Queens. Such a fucking funny sitcom, man. I think that was on for 9 seasons, maybe. I want to say 9. So funny, bro. And there's an episode where Doug and his wife Carrie go to this timeshare thing. It's like a ski trip timeshare, and they're already planning, like they're gonna go after the weak one. Don't go after, blah blah blah. So while they're driving over there, they're like, make sure that, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, don't worry, we're not going to buy anything from these fucking people. We're just there for the trip, whatever. They get to then they get there. And then they're in like this log cabin and shit. And they're like checking in. And then they're looking at them and they're like, yeah, look at them. And they're like, cause they're wearing like jackets with like their little logos on it. And they see and they have to schedule their appointment. And they're just looking at them and they're talking shit about all these fucking people who are going to be selling the timeshares. And then she's like, and then like Carrie's doing something else, and she turns around and like Doug's talking to one of the guys, and he's like, wow, that is affordable. And like they're already getting him, like they haven't even gotten any. But the episode is so funny because they end up meeting this couple, and they sit down with this couple, and they're hitting off with this couple, but this couple is pretending to just be a couple. They're really timeshare agents. And then
oh my god!
And they split them up, and now Doug is skiing with the guy and Carrie is with the girl, but Carrie finds out that she's a timeshare, and then she goes to the bathroom and she calls Doug. She's like, he's one of them. And then he's on the ski lift with them, and he looks over at him, and the guy's just looking at Doug like, yeah. And then Doug's looking at him like, oh no. And then there's like this wild chase, like dude, it's so funny. That show is so fucking good. But that's one of the very funny episodes. The King of Queens.
Good show.
So funny. You like that show?
I do like that show. I never really got into it, but I do like that show. It was funny when I would watch it.
That's Jerry Stiller's, I think, bread and butter, bro. I mean, like everybody talks about Seinfeld, and when Jerry Stiller passed away recently, everybody was like, oh, happy Festivus, and they were sharing like Festivus stuff, and I'm thinking, bro, what about his fucking 9 full seasons of King of Queens, where he was in every single episode as he lives in the house with Doug and Carrie? He's the fucking crazy father that lives downstairs. You know what I mean? He's hilarious, bro. He cracks me up every episode. The King of Queens is so funny, so fucking funny. Oh my god!
Is it on Netflix?
The King of Queens is it's one of those shows that's very difficult to find. It's not on Netflix. It's not on. I don't think we could find it when we had Hulu plus live TV.
Yeah.
I mean, you could see it when it was on live TV, but they didn't have like all the seasons. We have YouTube TV, and if you
got it on that.
Yeah, if you add a program to YouTube TV, as long as it's in syndication, it continues to go into your library. We've had it added for so long now that we just have every episode of every season on there, so we could just watch it on demand every time. And it's such a great thing to be able to watch. So good, dude. So funny.
Nice. Well, I think it's that time.
I think so too, bro.
It's that time where we do a little segment where we hop on this magical website that pairs us with just very unique people all across the world, primarily
Spanish people.
Yeah.
Who don't speak English. Everybody speaks Spanish. I'm trying to get better at Spanish just for chat roulette, just so I can communicate better with people in chat roulette.
And I think it's your turn to go first.
I'm not. You want to go first?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you mind going first?
You're not ready?
Did I go first last time? Remember it was dog shit last time, and then I thought I went first last time.
First. Yeah.
That's why I'm not ready yet. I wasn't expecting me to go first. I thought I went first.
All right.
Because it was shitty. Look, guys, last time last episode. This is on Sunday. It was dog shit. I didn't have very much luck, and I think Colton met one really patient girl who sat there and listened to every
and I was
fucking
talking shit to her.
piece
I was
of
at the beginning.
nonsense. It didn't even make any sense what you were saying.
Made no sense.
And she was so sweet, so nice. You know, she's the one of the people who end up on top of the mountain on Nathan For You.
Yeah.
You know, she's the one.
You can't get taken advantage of, guys. You gotta stick up for yourself. And not let. I like how this camera can like dual function. This is cool.
Is it dual functioning, or are you using your Mac?
Yeah. Oh wait, hang on. I'm doing this wrong.
Yeah. That's your iMac camera right there, using right there.
No. That was my
No, right here.
But it does on Zoom?
What are you using right now? On Zoom.
My webcam.
Okay.
The one I bought. The Logitech, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Shout out to Paul Kilmer for that recommendation.
I was just gonna say, where's Paul Kilmer tonight?
I was hoping he was gonna be here. Carrie loves Paul Kilmer. I was showing her the episode last night. It's on YouTube. I mean, our Sunday's episode. It's on YouTube. Episode 69. Paul Kilmer joined us for the first time in a while. She watched the whole segment with Paul. She kept saying she loves him. She's like, I love Paul. He's so sweet. He's so sweet. She loves him. Paul's a very loving guy.
He is. All right, we're gonna get into this thing, guys. Slow start. Very slow start. Okay.
We haven't seen one person yet.
Maybe we got banned.
You think we're shadow banned?
No.
Oh.
Hey, I got banned from chat roulette. Piece of shit. Hey, I'm in a band. And you're 12.
Yeah, weird. It says chat roulette for companies. What company is using chat roulette?
No, sir.
I like your eyes.
Where are you from?
I'm from the... Where are you from?
I'm from Philippines.
Oh. You have a hammock.
What?
You are in hammock.
Yes.
Fun?
What are you looking here?
Sex. I'm trying to find sex. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for friends in the other country.
Oh. Cool.
How old are you?
5.
How old are you?
Yeah.
Guy was getting creepy.
I was getting creeped out. Look at these. Say something.
This piece of shit.
Yes, definitely.
Let's see that. Yeah, damn it.
Really wanted that guy to talk.
What's up, dude? I chose you out of 3 squares.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on? You got a 5-second delay on your audio.
It's got that Cox cable.
What about now?
Wait. I think it's a little better. What'd you do? Would you switch audio sources?
You drank water.
You drink water.
Yeah, water.
That must be some goddamn good water.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Great question. I'm actually from Ecuador.
Cool. Are you there now?
Yep.
Want to hear another great question? Do you want to see me crown my asshole?
No, thank you.
Oh. Well, that was another great question, though, wasn't it?
All right.
All right, fuck this guy.
Yeah. That guy was out there.
Wasn't that another great question, though?
Dude, I hate when people say that shit. Bro, genius. When people are just genius, everybody, fuck you. Or great, where are you from? Great question. That's not a great
You
question.
think I'm a genius?
He's looking for the next button.
Shit. You think I'm a genius? Wasn't that the time traveler that we both talked to? Hey, what middle school are you hanging outside of?
En español.
What's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
Dude, I just wrote a song backwards and then I put it forward and then I got confused, so then I just threw it out.
Go ahead.
I threw it out.
Why?
Because I wrote it backwards and then I did it forwards and then I just got confused, so I threw it out. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
What?
I'm confused.
I wrote a song backwards.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, this doesn't make sense. I wrote it forwards and then I just got really pissed off, so I threw it out.
What's the point of doing that?
I don't know. I have mental problems.
Me too, bro. You know why?
What's your favorite mental problem you have?
That I want to fuck your mother.
What's your favorite mental problem?
That's my favorite mental problem. That I want to fuck strangers' mothers.
But what would be my favorite mental problem if we were friends, if you knew me? Based on the whole song thing.
Really?
Oh, you're not that good with English, are you?
No.
¿Dónde está el madre?
Do you think I'm Spanish, dude?
Oh, you're not Spanish?
No.
Oh, what are you?
Can you speak Arabic though?
Yeah. ¿Dónde está el
That's not fucking
Arabeco? Is that better?
That's not fuck Arabic. That's Spanish. That's still Spanish.
Oh.
I'm from.
I thought it was all around like the same continent.
I thought your mom was better.
Yeah. I thought you see you were like building it up. I like gave you like a layup to do like a good like punchline and then you just keep ruining.
Yeah, going down. Yeah.
Try again though.
Fuck you.
All right. I'll accept that one. Guy's looking for pussy.
It sure is. The guitar and everything. I hope he gets it. Come on.
Hey. What's up, dude? I forget I was holding the pause thing for you guys.
Oh, I was like, how did he see him so? How is he doing that? Hope I get that guy that you just got.
The Arabic guy?
Yeah. I want him.
Who just has their camera on the ceiling, dude? Like
they're just baiting you, bro. They just want to see who's on the other end. They look at the screen and they're like, nah, they don't get to see me. If you're worthy.
Oh yeah, yeah, like that chick, and then I next to her. I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah, remember? she's like, fine, I'll show them who I am. You're like, ah, and then she's like, oh, and then maybe that's why. Maybe that's why.
Hey again.
Hey, what's up? Why'd you next me?
Sorry, I was nervous.
Don't be sorry. I thought we were gonna be like cool. I thought we were gonna play Xbox, and you're just like,
No, yeah, well, I actually don't have Xbox. But
that's all right. I'll buy you one.
what's your name, bro?
5. What's yours?
Sorry?
5. PHEIEV. 5.
Oh, 5. That's your name.
Yeah.
That's a cool name, bro.
Thanks, man.
My name is Emilio.
Cool. I'm gonna look out in your email. I'm sending you a link for an Xbox.
Okay, bro.
Okay. See, that's how you make friends.
There you go. Easy as that. 5. I like that. That's not bad. PHIEVE. How'd you spell it?
I don't know, dude.
He's like, cool name, bro.
Oh, that's your name.
Yeah, what's your name, bro? 5. Huh? That's my name. 5. PH. However the hell you spelled it. Shout out to Emilio.
Couple more in here.
Whatever happened to our sponsors over there at
Bogo
seen
Friends?
them on here. You think Bogo? You think they're on the other one? You think they're on the nude one?
Probably, or they created their own by now.
Did they unfriend us on Facebook? Nice.
I almost threw up in my mouth.
Was that you burping or him?
That was me.
Oh, I thought it was him. I thought that was like perfect timing.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
What are you
what's up?
listening to?
What are you listening to?
Rex Orange County.
Oh, that's what I was listening to.
Oh, that's what I was listening to.
No, you're not.
Everything I say is echoing back in that girl's fucking audio.
I heard it too. The hell did she say she was listening to? Rex Orange County?
Are you listening to Rex Orange County? I wonder if it's my feed on my end.
I'm telling you, something's janky with your shit tonight. Rex
to
Orange
Zoom.
County. What kind of music is this nonsense?
What's up? Are you listening to Rex Orange County?
What?
Are you listening to Rex Orange County?
I don't understand you.
Well, I don't understand you.
No, I speak in Spanish.
So am I. Sorry, we're getting off to the wrong foot. I'm a sponsor.
We're getting off to the wrong foot.
Sponsor. I was gonna say for Kellogg's cereal.
What? I'm a sponsor for Kellogg's cereal. Then what?
Hey, I'm a sponsor for Kellogg's cereal. I'm trying to recruit.
He doesn't like Kellogg's. He's a Post person.
Hey, what's up, dude? I wrote a poem. Piece of shit.
Yeah, that guy. You could tell he was a real piece of shit.
Hey. See, ladies and gentlemen, this is how it goes. This is what we tried to cut out with the non-live shows, but it wasn't entertaining at all. I think I have a yeast infection between my ass cheeks.
Nice.
I was telling him, not you.
Doesn't change my answer.
Fuck these people, dude.
Fucking people. I can't wait till I get to do this.
I have a yeast infection.
What?
I've so what?
It's like you gotta try to squeeze it in there as fast as you can. What?
I think they have like a program that nexts you.
Dude, we gotta get that program.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me breathing?
Are you mouth breathing? Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me breathing?
What
Look at
about
that
me?
guy's hair. Did you see that hair?
Yeah, that guy has some good hair.
Holy shit.
Does it sound better when I talk when I'm this close? Does it sound better?
That's too close.
Does it sound better?
Yeah, that sounds good.
What about over here?
They all sound good. The other one. The reason why I talk this close is because I turn mine all the way down. Because when I have it on Twitch, for some reason, it's when I'm streaming for the gaming, it's just peaking like crazy.
Yeah,
and it doesn't sound good. All right, I'm doing one more, ladies and gentlemen, and whatever I get, I get.
Yeah, this is dog meat. What the fuck is this? I can't believe how slow it is. I feel like it's just. I feel like this. On
Sponsored by Cox Cable.
Well, bro, I mean, on Sunday I thought it was slow, and I was just figuring maybe it was because Sunday night.
I just found out that my stepmom's having sex with my stepdad, and now it's fucking weird at home.
Oh man. She's like, I'm not getting in this one. Nope.
I just found out my stepmom is having sex with my stepdad, and now it's weird. I don't know what to do.
What?
Okay. It's like
she looked like she was like 18, 19, and then she smiled and started talking. It's like 14, maybe 15. Next. Right? Was that your mind? Was that your thought process right there?
And I couldn't get to my mouse fast enough. But the sad part is she's the only one who took the time to listen to me and appreciate that joke. So shout out to our younger fans. We'll make a kids page. We'll make a
We
Pee-wee.
don't have any young fans. Wait, is this the right one? That's right.
On our game page, we have to have some.
We sure do.
Dude, I had a good idea for a kids show. We should make a kids show.
We should.
Like Pee-wee Herman with the green screen.
Bro, that's a weird ass show. I was watching it the other day on YouTube, some old ass episodes of Pee-wee Herman.
Creepy as fuck.
If you were like, yo, I got an idea and tried to pitch that shit to a network today, they'd be like, get the fuck out of here, you sick fuck. And then he jerked off in a movie theater, which didn't help him at all.
Oh, he really did in real life?
Yeah. That was pretty much the end of his career.
Dude, the 90s were a different time. Oh no, was that 80s or 90s?
It was 90s when he got caught.
90s were a different time though, because
best time ever.
I followed this page on Instagram. It's all like retro 90s shit. Remember everything like was cool, like different colors for like even foods, like for kids, like they made like purple and green ketchup, and they made fucking they just had weird color shit, you know?
Yeah, they didn't fuck around, man. They made it fun.
But also kids were making fucking creepy crawlers, and like, you know, they had the easy bake oven and all that shit. It was I don't know. It was fun.
Dude, we didn't fuck around back then. It was the best time. We had everything.
And I just want to say something if there are kids watching. Kids, if you are watching, first of all, you have shitty parents because you shouldn't be watching this show. Second of all,
thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. And third of all, if your parents while you were growing up just stuck a phone or an iPad in front of your face, it's not because they're cool. It's because they don't care about you or love you.
They're lazy.
They're lazy. You were
They hate
probably
you.
you were probably an accidental pregnancy.
And it's their hand-me-down iPhone or Android to make it even worse. They don't care enough to get you a new one. They got themselves a new one and maybe they traded in their other one. Maybe it wasn't worth it. That's why you have it. Anyway, let's get this pick started. Let's see if we can meet anybody interesting here. See if we can. Oh no,
Bro.
That was a problem.
We can't post this on Twitch.
You know what we could do? We could edit the episode and then just stream it on the account without that in there.
Yeah, I think we'll re-upload it.
I can't believe that shit, dude.
Should I cut the lime stream?
Dude, I saw that I had it paused with the dick on there, and then when I went to
I know.
No, but
it paused it much longer.
But I had it unpaused, and then I saw the dick there, and then I went to address the issue, and I shared it with everybody and paused the dick for a second.
I should have ended the fucking. I don't know.
I'm reporting him though. Which person here?
The fucking guy in the middle.
Unbelievable. I can't let it ruin my mood. What up, dickheads? Look at you fucking pieces of shit. Are you smoking weed in your military outfits, serving your country? Whoa, what are we looking at? Oh, what are we looking at? Oh, shit. Fuck. Can't believe
You're coming off too strong, too mad.
Yo, what up, bro?
Hi.
What are you doing?
Combo.
Hola.
We're from the land of beautiful.
Philippines?
No? Yes.
Ask them if they
How
know
about
Big Ed.
America, California.
USA.
Yeah, USA. Where's the beautiful girls?
Sudah? Huh?
What'd you say about the Philippines?
Philippines, the land of beautiful, huh?
A lot of beautiful. Where?
Hello. Oh my God! You do not see my beauty? Oh, you don't know how I appreciate beauty.
Show me the beauty. Where's the beauty? Oh shit!
You should ask where Big Ed was.
I should have what?
Ask where Big Ed was.
I know, right? What's up, dude? What are you doing? Don't next to me, you asshole.
I'm playing.
Are you nexting me? Oh. Actually, you know what? You can next me. I don't want to watch you play fucking video games, you asshole. No one cares about this. You should be trying to see boobs. He's in the wrong one.
Yeah, he should switch with the other guy.
It didn't even look like that looked like PlayStation 1. That didn't even look like a good. I'm still thinking about that deck that snuck in. Pissed. It rattled me. What's up, bro? Do I know you? Do I know you, bro? I know you from last time. Remember, you were on with your sister and you had your boobs. Remember? Do you?
I do.
Okay, what's up, bro?
Good. You?
Good. Where's your sister at?
She's busy something.
What are you doing?
Nothing much. Bored.
Bored? Where are you from again? Where do you live?
Dude, that was not the same guy. That guy was like Indian.
Yeah, so was this guy a little bit.
The other guy was Mexican.
What's up, bro? Oh, whatever, bro.
He agreed with you. He's like, oh, she's not
He
here.
was telling me it was him. He kept going. Thought I was on to him.
That dick pisses me off.
What's up? I know. I felt like it belonged to
One
that
dick
guy.
ruined the whole show.
I think nobody's watching, and then we can just delete it, and then we can upload this to Twitch.
Yeah.
What up?
Zuckerberg
That's
looks
weird,
awful.
bro. Yeah. Very weird looking. That was questionable. Fucking can't believe a dick.
Hey, you fucked the whole show up.
What up? What are you doing?
Chilling. You?
Chilling. Where you from? Colombia?
Venezuela.
Venezuela. Even better.
Why?
No, I'm just kidding. Venezuela is not that good, actually. It's dangerous and it's very poor right now.
Yeah, we are not going to talk about that.
I know. You want to talk about America?
I'm good. We can talk about whatever.
America sucks. What do you guys see in the news about America? Like, what do you guys see? It's got to be different from us.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I actually don't. I'm not that into news because it isn't great for my mental health. You know, I have a lot with Venezuela.
You're smart.
You're
smart.
Yeah.
What do you like? What do you like to do for fun? Like music?
Dance. Right. Listening to music, of course. Watching movies, series, talking with people.
Nice.
Whatever. You?
Same. All that shit. Do you like The Office?
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it? Did you say you
No.
didn't? Oh, you got to see The Office. It's so good. What shows do you watch?
I don't know. I'm currently I'm finishing Chilling Adventures with Sabrina. And I'm starting one that it's called Bridgerton. It's new on Netflix.
Oh, I heard about that.
It's like Pride and Prejudice with Gossip Girl. I don't know. It's weird meets there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, my favorite show it's The Vampire Diaries. So I'm kind of I don't know flirtatious and stuff.
I watched all of the Vampire Diaries.
I love it. Like I'm obsessed. Like I will cry.
That's funny because I used to think when that show was, because it's in reruns now. I mean, it's older. It's an old show now. But when that show was when it was on the air, I would proudly tell people that I liked that show because it's so good. It is. It looks really good. The lighting is really good. It's shot really well, and it's written really, really good. The storylines are really, really good.
It is pretty great though. Like I seriously love it.
Shout out to
I'm
Elena.
obsessed.
Who's your favorite character? Do you like Damon or Stefan better? Who's your favorite?
Damon. That's not even a question. Like I didn't like Stefan. Like I did not like him. I swear.
Yeah, I didn't really like Stefan either.
Sorry, I was looking for my charger.
That's okay.
Because I'm
on
on
the
my
show.
phone. Okay, so I think my favorite character besides Damon will be either Caroline or Bonnie.
Okay.
I hate Elena so much. Like I hate her. Like I seriously hate her.
Really?
Like it's like why is she the main character? I don't understand.
I like
so
her.
Annoying.
I think a lot of guys like her, and
I mean, she's beautiful. Like she is, but she's annoying.
I didn't for the longest time. I hated Caroline. I didn't like Caroline. I thought she was so annoying. I couldn't stand her. But then she really started to grow on me, and now I really like her.
Yeah, I mean, I think in the first season, they like she was like the blonde girl, like the cliche one, you know.
Yeah.
With the season, she stepped the game. Like she
Yeah.
killed it, you know.
Yeah. Did you ever watch
definitely.
Did you watch like the spin-off series with Klaus? Remember when
The
he was in New
original.
Orleans? Yeah. Did you? I tried to watch that a little bit, but I couldn't get into it.
I haven't seen it at all. Like I
Yeah.
haven't, but I for what I've known, it's good. Like it isn't bad, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's
I
not the
think for
Vampire
some people
Diaries.
it's that way. Yeah, exactly. I think, but there's like another. I don't know if the right word will say spin-off, but legacies. Do you know about that?
Yeah, yeah. I haven't seen any of Legacies, but I've heard about that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch it? Have you seen it?
I saw the first season, but I think it has more.
Yeah.
Haven't seen the other ones though.
You don't really care to watch them?
Yeah, I mean, someday I want to watch The Vampire Diaries again, but it's not on Netflix, so
It's not on Netflix anymore?
at least in my country, it's not.
You should get a VPN.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah. Just so you can watch it. So good. That's a show you can watch over and over again.
I swear to God, I want to watch it so bad. No, I'm honestly, I mean,
Ask her if
do you know
she's on
what
Instagram.
Telegram
Have her
is?
follow you, and then.
What'd you say?
Telegram. Do you know what that is?
Oh yeah, I have Telegram.
Okay, that's like it's a platform a lot alike as WhatsApp, you know?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, I have Telegram and someone told me like you can watch series and movies there, and I was like, what? And that person sent to me a channel where I can watch The Vampire Diaries, and
Are you serious?
It's high definition and stuff. Like,
oh man,
I have it right there, but I haven't. I mean, I've watched like 3 episodes. I haven't watched it fully because I don't know. It isn't a platform like Netflix. Like you can watch it that way, but you can watch it perfectly. Like there's no problem with the Telegram watching series or shows. Yeah, I don't know.
you could. I didn't know you could do that either. I didn't know you could watch television series or shows in Telegram.
No, and you can do a lot of more. Like people, I don't know why Telegram isn't more famous. I honestly don't know how to do everything you can on that app, but you can do a lot of shit. Like you can play games. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know the full.
I think a lot of people are.
I don't know.
No, it's good. I got to check it out some more because there's a lot of people right now who are getting off of WhatsApp because of like the new privacy update and terms and conditions with Facebook. So,
but I mean, you're from America, right?
Yeah.
But you all use iMessage, right? You all don't use WhatsApp.
No, we don't. I don't think that America. I don't think like compared to the rest of the world, America doesn't use WhatsApp nearly as much as everybody else.
Yeah.
But I mean, people who travel around the world, and I have friends who live around the world because they like to use WhatsApp. I use WhatsApp.
No, okay, that's clever. I mean,
but you guys all use it, right? Isn't that like you don't use iMessage or anything like that? Yeah.
No, I mean, we use here WhatsApp. Like people are trying to bring more people on Telegram because apparently it's more better than WhatsApp, as I told you before. But I don't know, the transition is always, I don't know, like, it's a little bit.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Not everybody's on there. It's slow. You got to get used to it. And,
Yeah, I mean, we use WhatsApp, but like I have so many internet friends, like from America or I don't know, whatever part of the world. So I use iMessage sometimes, and I also like, for example, you guys use Snapchat a lot. Like you guys use a lot of Snapchat. Like, I don't know why, but you guys use it a lot. Here in Venezuela, we stopped using Snapchat like in I don't know, 2018. Like we stopped using it. Like I don't know, like we burned the app and it was like it's boring now, and we stopped using it. So
I mean, it's definitely not as popular now as it was, but people still use it.
No, shut the fuck up. In America, you guys can still use it.
I personally don't use it, but people still use it. People still use it.
No, I mean, in every part of the world, I have friends in how to say in France and England, and they use Snapchat a lot. Like they will say, give me your Snapchat instead of give me your Instagram or your number. So I had to download a Snapchat again so I can talk with them. Because if it wasn't, I don't know, it's weird. Why? I find Snapchat so weird. I mean, I used to be obsessed with Snapchat a lot, like back then. I mean, my score is almost at 1 million.
Holy shit!
Like I was,
That's crazy.
I was seriously obsessed. Like I was. I'm truly ashamed by that. But
wow, that's nuts.
I find the application weird right now. I don't know. It's weird. Snapchat is weird.
It's weird. But listen, I gotta run. It was nice talking to you. I love you. Bye.
Bye.
That girl liked to talk, huh?
Man, I thought you talked a lot. That girl fucking shit on your talking.
I couldn't talk.
You're gonna get one word in.
Yo, what up? What are you doing?
Hola.
Hola. ¿Cuántos años?
17. ¿Y tú?
Okay, let me see your face.
Nos da pena.
Okay, you can't see my face then.
Aquí estoy, mira. Pues aquí estamos.
This bitch is not 22. It's like 7 and fucking 10.
You guys are definitely not of age.
You should have had that girl follow our page. She was all about fucking. She kept like hinting towards getting your number, I think, for the most of that conversation, and then it was like, well, maybe Instagram, and then you're like, okay, bye.
Yeah, no, she just wouldn't stop talking, dude. I was thinking, do I want to do this again?
You know what's so funny? She spoke better English than 80% of the fucking country that we live in.
You're right. Oh, look at this cute couple. Oh, how sweet.
Hey.
Are you your brother and sister?
No, come on.
Oh, okay. Just asking. What do you guys do? You married?
No.
No. Of course not. Perfect.
Why?
Because look at you, you're cuddling. What are you watching? You watching The Office?
No, we were watching. Actually, we were just hanging around.
Just hunting around?
No.
Watching people talking.
In this.
Yeah. Where are you guys from?
Morocco.
Morocco. Holy shit. Where do you think I'm from?
Australia.
Okay. What about you?
What? Germany.
No, but let her guess. She gets 2 guesses now. Uh-oh. It's that Moroccan internet connection.
The old Wi-Fi in the tin can.
Oh no. Yo, are you guys still there? Maybe they'll come back in a second. I'll give it 3, 2, 1. So I gotta wrap this up. Let me do one more person, see if anybody's there. That girl took a lot of my time up.
Yeah, no shit. You should have just nexted her if you were
Dude,
gonna next her anyways.
I felt so bad because she seemed nice. You know what I mean? Like I just didn't want to hit skip, but I couldn't. That's what I was like. I'm like, yeah, if I don't get a word in, I'm just gonna skip her in the middle of a conversation.
She was like a valley girl, fucking from Venezuela. She just kept talking and talking and talking. Holy shit!
Shout out to Vampire Diaries, by the way. What a good show that is. You ever watch it, Colton?
No, I don't watch stupid shit.
That's your time. It's really good, actually.
It's sad, dude. I literally only watch The Office just over and over. And Anita's like, what do you want to watch? Let's watch something new. I'm like, why don't we just watch The Office?
Watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I know, dude. Honestly, though, I really
What
want.
up, bro? Do you watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Dickhead.
He looked like a turtle mixed with a fucking pedophile.
Dude, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia just got picked up for 4 more seasons, by the way.
No shit. I thought it ended.
Nope. Yo, he got me again. No. Someone's
that?
car getting stolen outside? I don't know, but
Yeah. And the fucking screen's shut too. It's this piece of shit that has to ride by on his motorcycle and real loud.
That was another dick.
It's still going off, baby. It's still going off.
All right, last person. Let's go. Yo, what's up, bro? Okay. Last one.
Yeah, one more for good luck. Oh, now it's changed tune.
I know. I heard it. The battery's dying. What's up, dickhead?
You look like a dickhead.
Sure did. I didn't want to be mean to him, but I mean, he looked like one.
Dude, it's literally changed pitch.
No, I can hear it.
Yo, funniest. Oh, it's back up to the other pitch again.
Yeah, it just went back. What the fuck, dude? That's
One of
crazy.
the funniest things one time, dude, is when my parents first got a divorce.
It's
My
hilarious.
dad used. No, well, it is because whatever. But my dad, I used to live down this street, right? And then my mom got an apartment up the street. But I still like to take the bus with my friends from my original stop. So my dad would pick me up and then drive me all the way down the hill. It was like 3 minutes out of his way. But I just like doing it, and he would do it for me. And so, like, when my parents split, my dad got fucked. You know, like his car broke down. He had to buy a new car, and he just got fucked financially and everything. So for the time being, he bought a real piece of shit, and it was a Chrysler LeBaron. Let me see if I can pull up real quick.
I know what a Chrysler LeBaron looks like.
No, but dude, it was a purple Chrysler LeBaron.
Oh shit! Okay.
I don't even know, and I think it was like 98 or something.
Is there any way to edit the video in Twitch once it's on? Can you like put like a picture over it or something, or bleep it out, or can you do something like that?
Maybe. But this is literally what it fucking looked like. This thing was a piece of shit, and it was like rusting.
There she is. Oh, the purple one, bro. I've never seen it in purple
It
like
was
that
so
before.
ugly. And so it was just a piece of shit. I remember when we used to go down the hill, I had friends that would get picked up before me, and then it would be my stop. So we would pass them every day. We would wave to them. So one day, my dad, you know, my parents just were getting a divorce. He's my dad, so he's all fucked up in the head, constantly upset, swearing, anxiety, whatever. And he beeps the horn, dude, and the horn got stuck from that point all the way down the hill. So we were like, beep, beep, beep. Bro, I heard that thing change pitch like 5 times. It was like, dude, it was so fucking, I was crying laughing, but I felt so bad because my dad was swearing. He was so pissed.
Oh my god, dude, that's hilarious. That's so funny. From the stories that I hear about your dad, I can only imagine what he must have been like. Nothing bad about your dad. I don't hear bad stories about your dad, but just like, you know,
dude,
I
he
can
was
picture
a
him
train wreck,
him
and he is a
swearing
train
and
wreck.
shit. Okay.
But ladies and gentlemen, I think that's gonna do it for tonight's episode. We will be back definitely before Sketched Out. Hopefully 2 times. We'll try to get in 2 times. What we're going to start doing is putting the schedule on our Twitch channel so that way you guys have it. And we'll go week by week. You know, we'll update it week by week when the schedule is going to be. But we'll definitely get at least once, hopefully twice before Sketched Out.
It's kind of funny because you keep saying you guys, but you should be saying you guy.
You guy watching. Next Thursday, January 21st, is Sketched Out live from the Comedy Store up in Hollywood. So definitely check that out. If you don't follow their channel, go check it out. They have really cool stuff and funny stuff at the Comedy Store. Submissions, we have less than 3 hours left. We have 2 hours and
Get 'em in.
48 minutes left to get your submissions in. Get those goddamn submissions in. Once midnight comes, Pacific Standard Time, I'm going on the JPD website and I am removing the ability to submit. So please do not email us or contact us after making up some bullshit story about how you couldn't get it in and you kept trying
Yeah.
and you want
If
to
you
send
don't get it in this time, you're gonna have to wait for the next one. No problem. Just fucking get working. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boys. Let's get the fuck
It's gonna
out
be
of here.
every month. Every month. So
Every month, baby. So get your sketches ready. Get together. In the middle of a pandemic. Just get with your friends, loved ones, make some sketches.
or film people doing
Some
funny
people
stuff.
just send some funny shit in.
Send
All
in
right.
your shitty home movies from 95.
We want to see it all.
All of it.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see everybody whenever. Next time you see Colton, he'll be 31. 32? Well, how old are you? What?
I don't know. I don't even remember.
Well, thanks for joining us in the worst show ever.
The worst day ever.
I'm Sean Baker.
I'm Sean Baker.
Finish him.